So the Maliki view is a very simple view. They say if an animal, human, animal, beast, bird, dog, cat, rats, and pig, whatever, if it drinks from water and the color, smell and taste has not changed, then that water is clean. Simple. And because there is no concept of large quantity and small quantity of water in the Maliki view. So that test of water is the only thing they have really. So now there is a question you must ask Maliki, that Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, if dog was to touch drink from a container, you are to wash the container 7 times. How can you say the water is clean if the color hasn't changed and the taste hasn't changed and the smell? The Malikis, they look at this hadith in a different way. They say, as for the hadith asking us to wash the container 7 times, they say هذا أمر تعبدي. This is not because it is najas, but this is an act required to do as an order of Allah. It's an order like for ibadah. For example, I'll give you an example to understand this view better. A person has just done wudu. He is dripping water all his body. He just washed his feet and he's dripping water, just done wudu, and he hasn't even closed the tap and he passes wind. Should he do wudu again? You can say, why should he do wudu again? He's dripping water. He's clean as he can be. The water is not going to clean him anymore. And we are not asking him to wash his private parts. We're saying just do wudu again. But he's just done wudu. So what do we say? We say, هذا أمر تعبدي. This is not because you are clean or not. It's not about clean or not. It is an order. You do it. Clear? So they say that washing 7 times is an order to be for it. It's got nothing to do with whether water is clean or not, because Islam discouraged people to have dogs in their houses. So as a part of that discouragement, every time a dog drank from their container, they had to wash it 7 times. It would encourage them to not allow the dogs in the house. So it was not for the water itself, but it is an order. Am I making sense? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And another thing. Urine of dog. Dog urinates. How many times you need to wash to clean the place? 3 times. If your clothes were soiled by urine of dog, you washed it 3 times, it'd be sufficient. So is saliva worse or urine worse? So they say it's not about the saliva, it's not about the water, drinking of water, it's a different matter. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asking for the container to be washed is a matter of order to be followed as a worship. There's nothing to do with. That's why Malikis, they say if a dog was to drink from the container, you can use the water, but you must wash the container. So that's how they look at it. The others, they say, well, no, the reason something is to be washed is because it's filthy. So if the containers is filthy, the water is more filthy. Water is what made the container filthy, because dog touched the water, not even the container. So that's the disputing view, and because of that view, the Malikis, they say if water hasn't changed its qualities, it behaves like water, smell, color and taste is not changed, it's clean. Even Dog drank from it or a pig drank from it, doesn't matter. Same with a human who drank alcohol. They say if that person who was drinking alcohol and he drank from water straight away, the water is clean. If the water hasn't changed in its smell, color and taste, yes, at best it is disliked to use that water if you have the other option. But if you have other water, use that. But the water is treated clean. This is whose view? Maliki view. Very good.